Let's start with our first news. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Paul Hughes exchanged heartfelt messages following their intense fight, demonstrating the camaraderie and mutual respect that lies beneath even the fiercest rivalries in the sport. Khabib took to social media to extend a gracious invitation to Hughes, thanking him for the fight and the experience, and saying, "I invite you and your whole team and family to Dagestan anytime you want. Believe me, you will like it, and your arrival will serve as a good example for many young generations." The message reflected not only Khabib's humility, but also his commitment to fostering a sense of unity and mentorship within the MMA community. Hughes, clearly moved by the gesture, responded with gratitude and admiration. "Thank you, Khabib. I have great respect for you, your team, and your nation," he replied. "I will be honored to take you up on this offer someday and then return the favor in Ireland. But please, only after I get to rematch Usman." Hughes' response highlighted his relentless focus on redemption and his determination to reclaim his place in the spotlight after his hard-fought loss. This exchange of messages between two elite fighters showcased the rare blend of intensity and sportsmanship that defines MMA. While the competition inside the cage is fierce, moments like these remind us that mutual respect and shared passion for the sport can bridge even the deepest rivalries. It's a testament to the character of both fighters and a powerful example for future generations of athletes. Such interactions prove that at its core, the sport is about more than just winning. It's about honor, growth, and leaving a legacy both inside and outside the cage. Moving on, Islam Makhachev's potential move to 185 pounds is generating a lot of buzz and stirring up debate within the MMA community. After his dominant and quick win at UFC 311, Islam surprised fans and analysts alike by hinting at the possibility of competing for the UFC middleweight throne. While his stock as a fighter has never been higher, not everyone is thrilled about this ambitious idea, including former UFC fighter turned analyst Alan Jouban. Islam has often spoken about moving up to welterweight to pursue a second title, which is just one division up from lightweight. However, this new proposition of skipping directly to middleweight, jumping 2 divisions, has drawn considerable criticism. Jouban, speaking with MMA Junkie, shared his perspective on the matter. "I don't need to see it," he said. "I like to see guys dominate at their weight and set records. That's when we talk about greatness. Do I take it seriously? Yeah, I think he actually feels that's what he wants to do. Has he earned it? Sure, he set the record with 4 title defenses." Jouban continued by pointing out the potential issues with such a move. If Islam goes up to 185, he wants to win, but if he doesn't win, he can just say, "So what? I'm still the lightweight champ. I still have the belt. I've got nothing to lose. That's why I don't like these double champs." Jouban argued that such jumps can disrupt divisions, putting them on hold while creating fights where there's no real risk for the fighter attempting the jump. If he goes up to 170, fine, but 185, it's unreasonable, Jouban concluded. This perspective has sparked a broader discussion among fans and analysts. On one hand, Islam pursuing belts at 170 and 185 could elevate his legacy. On the other, critics argue that it could detract from his dominance at lightweight. What do you think? Should Islam chase belts in multiple divisions, or should he focus on further cementing his status as one of the greatest lightweights in history? Meanwhile, Paul Hughes took to social media to share his thoughts on his closely contested loss to Usman Nurmagomedov. In a heartfelt video, Hughes reflected on the fight and the controversial judge's decision, expressing his feelings openly. What's up, everyone? Thought I'd put this out and talk about the fight. Obviously, I'm going to have to watch it back to get a clear-minded assessment, but as we all know, we all thought I won that one, he said, setting the tone for his candid response. Hughes didn't shy away from expressing his frustration with the outcome, describing the judges' scorecards as ridiculous. However, he refused to make excuses, taking accountability for his performance and vowing to improve. "I should have pushed harder, and I will the next time," he admitted, showing both humility and determination to learn from the experience. Hughes also highlighted a pivotal moment in the fight that changed the momentum, a 4th-round accidental head clash. Reflecting on its impact, he said, "I felt like I was breaking him. I was ripping him so hard to the body, and I could feel him fading. I knew my momentum was building, and I was ready to empty the tank, but that head clash changed the flow. He got good recovery from it, which he's entitled to. It was accidental, but it definitely impacted the fight." Despite his disappointment, Hughes struck an optimistic tone, expressing his pride and determination to reclaim his place at the top. "I'm gutted, but I'm proud of myself. I need to get that back. I deserve to have that belt soon," he declared. He ended the video with gratitude for his supporters, saying, "I want to thank everyone who traveled from around the world to be here. Your support means everything." Hughes' resilience and focus on redemption make it clear that his journey is far from over. In another significant revelation that caught the MMA world by surprise, Renato Moicano disclosed his UFC 311 salary during a segment on his show, Me the Money. Moicano revealed that he earned an astounding $900,000 for stepping into the octagon on short notice. To put it into perspective, that amounts to a staggering $3,877 per second of fight time. His payday not only turned heads, but also reignited the ongoing debate about fighter compensation in the UFC. Moicano explained the circumstances that contributed to his lucrative earnings, saying, "After the original fight fell through, they sold even more pay-per-views because everyone was excited. It was something different, right? You don't see that many times." The unexpected change in opponents generated a buzz, driving fan interest and ultimately increasing the financial success of the event. When asked directly about the details of his earnings, Moicano didn't shy away from confirming the impressive figure. "Yeah, I got a nice jack for this fight, over $950,000, he admitted, further solidifying his place among the highest paid athletes of the night. Such a substantial payday has sparked widespread discussions within the MMA community about how high-profile, last-minute matchups can significantly boost financial outcomes for both fighters and promotions. Moicano's revelation underscores the value that fighters bring to events, particularly in situations where they step up under challenging circumstances. It also highlights the financial opportunities available when fighters capitalize on their moment in the spotlight. While some see his earnings as well-deserved, others argue it reflects the inconsistency in how fighters are compensated. Nonetheless, Moicano's payday serves as a reminder of how pivotal and profitable even last-minute changes can be in the world of combat sports. Back to the Usman Nurmagomedov versus Paul Hughes saga, the aftermath of this intense battle continues to dominate conversations in the MMA world. The fight, a brutal and high-stakes clash, is already being hailed as a potential fight of the year contender. Fans and analysts alike have been buzzing about the thrilling back-and-forth war, which saw both fighters push each other to their limits. The heated build-up to the fight promised fireworks, and the bout delivered on every level. Usman Nurmagomedov, known for his grappling dominance, struggled to secure takedowns early in the contest. However, his relentless pressure and calculated approach allowed him to edge out a victory by majority decision. Despite one judge scoring the fight a draw, Usman managed to retain his lightweight title, but not without controversy. Hughes immediately made his case for a rematch, even extending an invitation to the Nurmagomedov family to bring the fight to Ireland. Usman, however, didn't seem thrilled by the idea of an immediate rematch. He addressed the situation directly, saying, "Paul Hughes, all my respect to this guy, but for a rematch, he has to win a couple, maybe 3, 4, or 5 fights. He only had 2 fights in Bellator and they gave him a title shot." While Hughes' performance marked the first time Usman appeared vulnerable in his career, the champion believes Hughes needs to earn his way back into title contention. Adding to the drama, Conor McGregor, known for his fiery comments, didn't hold back when sharing his thoughts on the fight. In a scathing tweet, McGregor wrote, "Tremendous fight and performance. Easy win for Hughes. He dominated that fight." And Usman, exactly what it says on the tin. A runner, a sprinter, a bolter, a scarper, a scurrying fighter. The Nurmagomedovs are not fighters. His comments reignited the long-standing tensions between McGregor and the Dagestani fighters, sparking yet another round of heated debates. Fans and analysts have also voiced mixed reactions to the fight's result. Some passionately argued that Hughes deserved the victory, claiming the judges were biased toward Usman's name and legacy. One fan stated, "I had Hughes winning. The judges' scorecards make 0 sense." Another fan added, "We need better MMA judging. It's getting ridiculous." On the flip side, others defended the outcome, noting the fight's razor-thin margins and emphasizing that close rounds can go either way. Meanwhile, emotions were running high in Usman's corner, particularly for Khabib Nurmagomedov, who was visibly frustrated during the fight. A video captured by Russian media showed Khabib losing his composure as Usman dropped key rounds. The footage provided a rare glimpse into the immense pressure Khabib experiences when guiding his family members through high-stakes bouts. His passion and emotional investment excitement were evident, offering fans a deeper understanding of what these moments mean to the former lightweight champion. The debate surrounding the Usman vs. Hughes fight shows no signs of settling anytime soon. With the MMA community divided, the fight's outcome has sparked discussions about everything from judging standards to the merits of an immediate rematch. Some believe Usman should honor Hughes' request for a rematch, particularly after such a closely contested battle, while others argue that Hughes should climb his way back to contention by earning more victories. What do you think about this controversial outcome? Should Usman grant Hughes a rematch, or does Hughes need to prove himself further before earning another shot at the title? As fans continue to weigh in, one thing is clear: this rivalry has left a lasting impression, and the possibility of a rematch could bring even more drama and excitement to the lightweight division. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know where you stand.